It's finally fight week. Canelo versus Avni Yildirim. Make sure to stay locked here at Fino Boxing. Don't forget to subscribe for the complete coverage.
Here with WC President Mauricio Sulaiman. Wanted to get your thoughts real quick. Thriller just won the purse bid for the Teofimo Lopez against Josh Corbosos. What are your thoughts of obviously having a $6 million figure on the fight?
Well, that's sensational. It's a great news for boxing, and it puts a great level on the value of the lightweight division, which is perhaps the best division of today, with so many great fights that can be made, and Teofimo being the undisputed champion, and that's good to see and welcome any promoter, any structure coming into the sport and support the sport. It is great news.
Yeah, how much of a difference can a company like Thriller, who has obviously the budget to be able to be part of boxing, how much does that improve for the fighters and obviously for boxing in general?
Well, hopefully they become consistent, and because if you see just a few events and come when there's an opportunity, of course it's great for the sport, but it would be much better if they're consistent and they have a schedule and promote the sport in different venues. So,
now, speaking of the lightweight division, obviously Teofimo Lopez at the top of the table. He's the undisputed champion. He is a franchise. You do have Ryan Garcia as the interim, and you have David Haney as a regular champion. How good does it feel that you have three champions at 135 pounds and they're all with the WBC?
Well, it's a system that we introduced, the franchise designation, in order to allow the great fights to happen. And you have Teofimo, you have David Haney, you have Ryan Garcia, you have Gervonta Davis, you have Linares, Fortuna, now Valdez, who made a big statement he could be moving up. It's a sensational time for the lightweight division. Hopefully the great fights will start happening.
You think in the near future, obviously, if Teofimo Lopez can get past Corbosos, will we see those matches between Tag, Ryan Garcia, Teofimo Lopez, and David Haney?
That's what the tournament is supposed to do. We're supposed to see these fighters fighting each other and create that great expectation, and I'm sure it will be happening.
Now, you mentioned earlier Oscar Valdez beating your WC champion, Miguel Rachet. 2 wars between 2 Mexicans. We're getting used to that. What was your reaction to obviously the way the fight ended?
It was humbling. It was a great surprise, an unbelievable performance, great knockout, and then the interaction between them two was humbling, and this is what boxing is all about.
Now we have 2 great warriors headlining this card, Canelo, Avni Yildirim. Well respected man, both of them. What do you want to see from an action fight? What do you expect to see from both fighters more than anything?
Well, Yildirim is the fight of his life. He's got nothing to lose. He's got everything to win. He wants to become the first Turkish to ever win a world title. He's doing it at a great stage. It's great to be back in boxing with public. So I'm just super excited for this great event.
Now he is the mandatory in a sense. I know he was the mandatory when he lost against Anthony because the situation that the fight ended, the headbutt and stuff like that. But is he really the? Because I know that the rankings you have was number 2, but he has a mandatory that he has to basically Canelo take.
Yes, what happened? He fought Dirrell for the vacant title. It was a technical decision due to headbutt in 10 rounds, controversial split decision. The WBC ordered a rematch. Benavidez knocked out Dirrell and became the champion with Avni as a mandatory. Then the pandemic came. Benavidez loses the title in the scale, and Avni was the mandatory to fight for the vacant title. He stepped aside for Canelo to fight Smith with the condition that the winner fought Avni Yildirim.
So in a sense, David Benavidez could have faced Avni Yildirim when he fought Angulo instead of...
Exactly, but through the pandemic, Yildirim could not fly to the United States. That's why Benavidez was given a voluntary and he lost the title on the scale.
All right, anything else you want to add to the interview?
Congratulations, I'm super excited for boxing. We began with Ryan Garcia knockout, then Valdez knockout, now this weekend there's Chocolatito against Estrada, and boxing is way on top.
Definitely. Thank you so much for the time, Mauricio.
Thank you so very much.
Appreciate it.